I'm on. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay, John, so what's going to happen is these struts, as we're adjusting them, they sometimes run out and we have to change it over. As you can see, this orange one here is going to run out in a few days' time. Yep. So we're going to have to change it. And they actually come in different sizes. You can see there's a short one, there's a medium one, and there's a long one. Yeah, so we can mix and match and we can use them. Now we've got these 6 struts and they're holding everything nicely in place. If we take one of them out, it tends to collapse a little bit, the frame. Sometimes it depends how much stress they're under and how much of the weight it's taking of the frame. Sometimes we can get away with taking a strut out and not having to put any extra support in. We can just take it out, put the next size in, and we get away with that. Other times, if they're under a lot of strain, we need to put something in and jack it out just so that it holds the frame apart. So this is an extra strut that we can pop in, just like that. And it'll just give that little bit of support while I'm taking that strut out, this strut out, and changing it over for the next size. So we'll just put another one in. It's a bit like when you take the wheel off your car, you want to jack it up because you've only got 3 wheels left and it's going to fall down otherwise. So we've just put something like this on, a small strut, and just jack it out so it's holding it, so it's supporting it. Okay? You might be able to feel, can you feel that?
Yeah. Would I feel it if it's moving? Would I feel the movements?
You might be able to feel what when I'm taking it out.
When you're adjusting.
Yeah. Sometimes you can feel the movements. What you mean when we're doing the proper, when we're doing the whole adjustments. What happens is the first day or two, the adjustments are actually just taking up the slack of the frame.
So,
Okay, so you probably won't feel anything the first day or two, but after a few days of taking up the slack, then we start to move. If this is your tibia, and this is a broken bit here, maybe it's like this. So at first it's just taking up the slack, and then once we start moving the bone around, you may start to feel a little bit of movement. You may feel it's just aching a bit. Most people say it aches rather than an actual pain. So that's jacked this out, yep. So this one's hopefully going to get a little bit loose. And what we can sometimes do is just back it off a little bit. It's a bit stiff there, but just back it off a tiny amount, just so that this is not quite as much, under quite as much strain as it is there. Yep, and then we're going to take it out here. So just loosen it there, and loosen it here. Yep, and just take the whole thing out. Going to come out. You may feel a little bit of a jog of movement in there, but most people don't have too much trouble with it. Okay, so there we go. Yep, that one's taken out. And then we're going to put the next one in, which will be, we're at 150, so we'll move that one up. And that one should fit in there. So that one goes back on there. Did you feel anything?
No, not at all.
Nothing, no. So this was obviously doing its job. This little one was jacking it out and holding it together, so that you didn't get too much pain from it. So just tighten that one up and tighten this one up. Yep, that one's in. We put the number back on like that, and then just take this one off. So reduce the stress on that, and you can see how loose this is. And then that one just comes